Josh Baker all day long in 24 hours. We better get these records organised. It's been a bit of a to and fro week. I had a bit of a cold last week and still hating my voice, a bit croaky and that, so I was pretty knackered. I feel like I'm always tired, but it's probably because I'm training for a marathon. So this morning, I'm going to try and get some law and order amongst these records. Obviously, I'm playing for 12 hours in total, 7 of which is in the day, followed by the rest in the evening. I want to try, well, I've decided this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the records in a kind of energy order like I would do on a USB. I'm on the fence whether to take 2 bags or 1 bag. Sometimes packing more precisely and limiting yourself, like many things in life, limitations are actually better versus just taking infinite amount of records. So I'm going to empty both of these first, and then I'm going to put the warm-up tunes in, which I insist have to be in there, and then the kind of like the ones past that, the vibe builders, the party starters-ish, get them in a bit of a thing, and then get like the big tracks in a thing, and then get like my curveball, disco-y vocal kind of stuff in a thing. A thing meaning a pile. First is the warm-up-ish tunes. For example, like this Mark Ambrose one, I need to fix. I know I want to play that. This one called Touch Me, I want to play that. That one's really, these are kind of like warm-up-ish ones. So this is going to be, yeah, put them there. There is not really like a best way to do this shit. You just got to figure out what works for you. So any warm-up tunes in here that I definitely want. I definitely want this record. This is that Dennis Quinn one that somehow left its sleeve and now it's covered in dust. Put it back in the sleeve, but that's more of like a party tune. It's actually a big bomb, that one. Right, so definitely want to take that one. I'm going to put like my kind of like clubbier tunes, A tunes here, the vibe builders, SAM tune, I want to take that. This one's a good afters tune, so I'm going to take that. Records in fresh sleeves. So warm-up tunes go in there. Then we'll get some kind of order here in the bag. This is hurting my fucking knees. This marathon training is definitely not doing my joints any good. If there's also a record, I can't remember what it sounds like, I'll put it to the side. I know this one's a good afters tune. I want to make an afters pile as well. There, like that. I can't remember what tune that is. So I'm going to put that there. There's such sick records. Like this one is a fucking bomb. I'll take it for the afters. Sometimes it's good to have like the mega rockets, especially when you're drinking and partying a bit, like you think now I won't play that, but then when you're smashed, you want to play it. See, tunes like that, I can play it in the warm-up because it's still relatively kind of just grooves, but people remember them tunes. Are these old housey, a vocal in there, cool synth lines. People remember that tune forever. I think. That's why I love collecting vinyl, because the tunes which I'll play, which I would not have remembered half the names of these tunes if it was like going through a record box folder. All the warm-up tunes which I know, I'm going to put inside the bag, because that means they don't need playing again. Like now, I don't need to listen to them again, really, to refresh. I'm just going to put these in here. So it's kind of one step from chaos to tidiness. So these can all go in. I would like to listen to these, them again, that again, that again, and these. If you're looking to start collecting records, you just need to get some turntables. I would recommend getting Technic 1210s. You can only buy them secondhand, but they just feel much better. And I've been collecting records for 11 years, started DJing 12 years ago. Started on CDJs with CDs, then got Technics a year later. So this is only a tiny bit of my collection. I've got loads at my parents' house and loads at my own house. But yeah, it's a headache actually, having them spread out everywhere. But it's cool because I can still mix at my own house if I want. Go on Discogs as well. If you want to get loads of cheap records to start with, that's a really good way to do it. There is the thing though, this weekend I've done, shit. We sold like in total over I think around 2,000 tickets for the day and the night. I know doing that many numbers, you have to attract a new level of crowd, if that makes sense. So the last time I did an all day long was around 2-3 years ago. Maybe you can put a clip on the screen now. And it was to maybe 400, 500 people at a place called Six Trees. And I took like three bags of vinyl. There was not really any expectation to what I was going to play. People that came were familiar with myself, you and me. But now this scale of event, people have come in because they've seen me on TikTok. They've seen the big video from hide&seek. So there's bigger expectations. And my guess, and I'm sure as a viewer of this you'll agree, a lot of them want big room tunes from the off. So I'm pretty interested to see how they receive the real Josh Baker, because this is the shit that I'm into, like much more deeper, not deep house, but just like deeper vibes. But I've consciously played bigger room tunes in recent times, and it's helped me grow as an artist. So there is that middle ground between passion and also a career and service and art, and trying to find that sweet spot in the middle, which I believe I'm doing well. But there is always that risk of people see the big TikTok video, the big vocal, and they want that. But I'm playing for 7 hours in a day, so there's no chance in hell I'm just going to play 7 hours of big room tech house tunes. And then also at the after party, last time the after party with Stussy and Locklead, we actually played some wonky like bombs and people loved it. So I think maybe I actually underestimate people's curiosity to hear, you know, new music, obscure stuff. I'm kind of like conscious that I can't go too far that side, but this is a good time to experiment. So I'm going to obviously pack all kinds of stuff, the USB fully loaded with new stuff as well. I have got some technically tunes actually on the USB. I'm going to try a bit of a harder section. I would like to set the BPM up to like 133, maybe 134, and have a section maybe an hour or so where I push it hard. How that'll be received, I don't know, but there is a bit in my mind that wants to do something like that. So really, I've got just the vibes to build something so sick. It's just a matter of other people on board with it, because that is the risk. Like I said before, limitations are sometimes the best, because then you're really thinking like in the record bag, going through it like, oh, I could have played that, I could play that. If there's 2 full bags, I've got so much to look through. So I think I'm going to try and condense this to 1 bag. The hardest thing about vinyl is you just forget what record's what. So you end up like, you can take tunes to gigs and not end up playing them because you just don't know what it sounds like. And you've got to be quicker with the mixing, because it takes longer to cue a record up than just use a stick. So being familiar with the records helps a lot. But even just the time-consuming thing of taking the record out, putting it on there, playing, listening, is longer than just on a digital USB or record box. So the whole process is just long, really. Long, but that's kind of the art as well. Yeah, so I'm going to try and export some of the tracks that I'm working on. This is a good one. I'll show you a little preview. Especially kind of afters vibes. Really just a kind of club weapon. Just a matter of exporting, just go over them quickly. Definitely want to play a lot of Josh Baker music tomorrow, seeing as it's my all day long, but I've not played this one at the club yet, but it's a cool tune.
Questions. The work of my time. Questions. The work of my time.
Better late than never, guys. Running a bit behind. It's 2:45 p.m. We need to be there within half an hour. Long story, but we are syncing the USB. That's synced. The record bag's about to get closed. This is the biggest show I've ever done. But yeah, big one.
Is this your first time you've done it by yourself?
First time I've done an all day long of this magnitude. I've played I play headline shows all the time, but like I've never done one this big. And I'm from Manchester, so it's a pretty big one, really. Apparently, Kurt said he's seen it. I don't know how many's on radio.
There it is.
Yeah, go on.
No way.
That's so jokes, man. Fucking made it, bro.
That's sick.
I don't know what that is.
That's sick. That's
That.
fucking sick. That.
I will have that.
Nando's is en route, and we just got to the venue, so it's all going on. Man's made it on the big screen as well. Come on.
And then just be that door.
Raw in it, officially made it. Like, it's actually wild, that, innit?
On the signboard.
On the big screen, bud. I know, yeah. Which screen do you want, mate? Hi, you alright, mate? How's it going? All good, man. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Right, just gonna get some food ordered, so. See you, man.
I'll be here with you all night tonight.
Cheers, man.
I heard you off to Loft after as well, mate.
You coming here?
It's a long night for you, man.
Fucking hell,
I'm telling you.
yeah. Years of training for this one moment.
Good.
Very good. Yeah, it's good in there, and I didn't come in here last time. This bit. Proper job. Yeah, I didn't remember it. What a moment, guys. What a moment. Venue's unreal, visuals look sick. I'm ready to do it. All good, man. Yeah. Starving, trying to get some food.
Starving?
Yeah, once I've eaten, I'll be alright, bro.
You got your greens?
Yeah, I'm trying to wait for Nando's, but it's still not fucking on its way. And we've got 30 minutes.
Tiny bit less. There, that's right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Stop.
Secured the bag.
So one of the things you said was
Nearly time to go, folks. It is approximately, my watch isn't even on the right time, 10 minutes until we start. Custom slip mats to match with the flyer. So yeah, ready to rumble, buzzing for this one. I've eaten now, feel good. And time for the games to begin.
He ain't my baby.